life before bariatric surgery was very difficult. I was on lots of medication, sleep apnea machine.
Before bariatric surgery, my life was like, had a lot of problems with getting around, getting upstairs, climbing in and out of a semi, always tired, always sleepy. Well, the one thing that got me was you can't really find a scale that really goes real high. And when you climb on one for the first time in years and you see your weight that high, it's kind of a changing point. It's made it to where I had to do something.
I heard about Dr. Finnell through a lady where I live in Waurika who owns a business. Her and her husband had surgery, and she spoke highly of Dr. Finnell, and so that's why we chose to go with Dr. Finnell.
When I first met Dr. Finnell, I was pretty impressed. I've heard a lot of good things about him from a lot of different people. He's actually acts like he cares. You don't find too many doctors like that these days. But I was really impressed with him and his staff.
When I first met the Lamberts, I liked them right off the bat. They're both very likable. They kind of are one of these couples that answer each other's sentences to some extent. They both had suffered with obesity for many years, had tried many things, and they were looking for a more permanent solution. And so we talked about the sleeve, and I think it would be a good choice for them, and we went from there. We did the laparoscopic sleeve gastrectomy. It's a minimally invasive procedure where we go in, we place a little tube, and we shrink the stomach. We actually remove part of the stomach, and it's taken out. It's a permanent operation, so the stomach is the size of a banana, and you can't eat as much, and a small amount of food will fill you up.
We chose to do it on the same day so that we could go through the process together. Going through the process together has been great. We've been step by step through the whole thing. After surgery, we were taken to a special unit where the nurses were great.
They were trained in the bariatrics, and they knew what we needed and what we needed to get everything accomplished. I think one of the biggest challenges is going from the portion sizes. When we first got home from the hospital, you're on the liquid puree and you're not really hungry, but your mind kind of plays tricks on you. Your mind's telling you you want this and you can't eat but 4 ounces if you're lucky. It's a change, and it's a big life change, and it's been wonderful. It's hard to adapt to, but it's well worth it. Our surgery's been about a year ago, and my life's changed in quite a few ways. I can do a lot of things with my children that I couldn't before. Don't have to walk through Walmart sweating my face off, and it's so wonderful to be able to buy clothes at any store that I want to versus ordering them off of eBay. I've went from taking blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication, arthritis medication. I had the worst sleep apnea you can have, and I'm off of everything. I don't take nothing. Everything's perfect.
A year later, life has been great. Used to hate shopping, love shopping now.
Very true.
Previously, before surgery, I was taking high blood pressure medicine. I was also on a sleep apnea machine. Now, after surgery, I take no blood pressure medicine. I am no longer on my sleep apnea machine. The only medication I take is bariatric vitamins.
We take a lot more pictures. You look back in our family albums, and I didn't take pictures before this. I would stay out of the pictures.
I get selfies on a daily basis.
And it's wonderful.
So the sleeve gastrectomy is a tool. It helps the patients get to where they wouldn't be able to get on their own. Once somebody's 100 pounds or more overweight, it's very difficult, almost impossible for somebody to lose that weight and keep it off. So what the sleeve gastrectomy does is it levels the playing field. It makes it where a person can get some weight off, and then it kind of snowballs, and it gets them to a place where they wouldn't be able to get on their own. And the Lamberts are a perfect example of that. They lose a little bit of weight, they get more active, they exercise more, and they just keep going with it. And they're going to do great. It's been a very successful operation for them, and I think that they're going to have continued success, and it's going to be a very positive impact on their life. in a lot of different areas. And it's always good as a surgeon to see those, those true success stories, and that's what they are.
The reason you ought to say yes to this surgery, yeah, it's life-changing. You just think you're happy until you've had this done and lose your weight, and you're not squeezing into clothes, or you can't drive this car because you can't fit behind the steering wheel.
The kids are excited, about our weight loss.
We're taking our first vacation next week. We're going to South Padre Islands, and it's going to be a first for us. I've lost a total of 150 pounds since the very beginning. I was 442 pounds when we started this journey, and as of today, I am 289.
Beginning of surgery, I weighed 297. As of today, I weigh 169. I have lost a total of 126 pounds. The quality of my life now after surgery is amazing. I enjoy every single day.
Dr. Finnell, I'm telling you, he's saved our life. I love the man. Love everybody. It's been great.